You have a bad idea. You probably heard that a lot in your life. You get this amazing idea in your head. You quickly share it with your friends, and your friends immediately say, "This is a bad idea. No one wants this." Oftentimes, you agree with them, and your idea dies just like that. But it shouldn't. I went on a mission around the world, to Tokyo, Los Angeles, and Jerusalem, to meet as many people as possible and hear about their bad ideas that ended up being really good ideas. Here's an example. You meet 3 new strangers on a random couch in Montreal. After a few days, you call your parents and say this: "Parents, I'm ditching my old life and I'm making videos with these strangers full-time and we have no money." Terrible idea. Meet Amar, Thomas, Matt, and Darren.
Hello! I'm American, I'm Egyptian, and I'm Swedish.
I'm Turkish.
These 4 guys were never meant to be friends, but 2 years ago, all 4 of them met at a random couch in Montreal, and they decided to make videos together about things that they've never done before. So they went figure skating, ate bugs, and signed 2 Chelsea players to their fake team. Now they officially call themselves Yes Theory.
And we make videos to get people to say yes more.
In 1 year, they have 150 million views and they have their own Snapchat show. They had breakfast with the Prime Minister of Canada.
Yes!
Kidnapped strangers to give them the best day ever.
Yes!
And threw a massive party for $0.
Yes!
These 4 guys said yes to each other, yes to hard work, yes to change their lives, and life said yes back to them.
Yes! That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow!
Next bad idea is even worse. You are a college student in Los Angeles. For your summer break, instead of getting a job, you decide to live in poverty in a random poor country. And you film your whole experience without knowing how to film. For Zach and Chris, their terrible idea paid off. Meet Zach and Chris.
I'm Zach. And I'm Chris, and we're friends.
What's interesting about Zach and Chris is that they're crazy. They left their home in LA to go to the middle of nowhere in Guatemala to live on $1 a day for 56 days straight. They lost a combined 45 pounds due to hunger. They drank water from a pipe, got E. coli and Giardia.
That's a parasite in us.
And they slept on the dirt floor, giving themselves fleas. But why?
We wanted to learn how 1 billion people around the world can survive on only $1 a day.
And they did learn, and made a film about it. That got seen millions of times and raised $700,000 for the community in Guatemala. It's now on Netflix, and they did all of this without ever taking a film class. Now they're in a Los Angeles garage planning their next crazy idea. Because sometimes the ideas that sound the worst end up being the best.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Palestine and Israel is a never-ending conflict. People are dying, and those that live don't even like each other. That's part of the reality. So why not make them play a game? This bad idea kind of worked for my friend Zaki. Meet Zaki.
Hi, my name is Zaki and I love games.
From 9 to 5, Zaki is an investor in startups who lives in the city of Jerusalem. But the problem is, Jerusalem is a city where Jews and Arabs barely talk to each other. And Zaki thinks that
Politicians aren't doing enough.
So he thought about games. He started a backgammon league, specifically for Jews and Arabs.
I want people in the city to meet face to face, not talk politics, simply play.
And they did play games, 3,000 of them, in 10 events, in 10 different neighborhoods, in one divided city. And now, they're hosting an international Middle East backgammon championship in Jerusalem.
And even the world backgammon champion will be there.
But reality is, games are probably not gonna solve Middle East crisis. But according to Zaki,
if we all play just 1 hour a day, the world will be a better place. No question. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Last but not least, the worst idea of them all. You know how travel agents send humans to travel? Why don't we send stuffed animals to travel instead of humans and make humans pay for it? Sounds like a terrible idea. Meet Sonoe.
Hi, my name is Sonoe, and I had a bad idea.
Sonoe had a lot of good ideas. She went to school in Japan, graduated, found a good job at a bank, then went to graduate school.
All good life choices.
Then she had a bad idea. She decided to quit and open a travel agency for stuffed animals and not humans. The idea is simple. She will take your stuffed animals, get it on a plane, serve it drinks, ride the train, visit monuments, local markets, and even eat dinner with fellow stuffed animals. All for 50 to 100 bucks. Everyone told her who would pay for this, or it won't work. So far, she took stuffed animals on more than 4,200 trips and got featured on the Colbert Report. But her bad idea helped those that needed it a lot,
like disabled kids, old people, and low-income families.
who could now travel at least through their stuffed animals. It helped. Sonoe left her comfortable life to do something everyone said will not work. But it did work for her and for others.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
The worst idea of my life was to make videos every single day on Facebook and not YouTube. Everyone told me it was a bad idea to leave my job for this. Now, nobody thinks this is a bad idea. You can listen to your friend that hates your idea, or you can listen to me, to Zach, Chris, Zaki, Sonoe, Amar, Matt, Thomas, and Darren. You will have an idea, and your friend will say it's bad. But keep working on it. Give it your best and believe in it. Because when the rest of the world hears your idea and likes it, even your friend will say you have a good idea.